Hey gang, it's the Average Guy here. I'm coming at you with a review of the Camp Chef Smoke Pro ZG. And for those of you that do your research, if you go over to Smoke Pro's website, you'll find out that there is no such thing as a ZG. I found out that there's something called an SG, but I can't find that on their website either. And what it boils down to in a nutshell is that the ZG seems to be a DLX with a direct heat feature, some upgraded legs, and a larger upper grill shelf, and it's got an upgraded controller with dual heat probes as well. So when you're doing your comparison and you go to their website, you're not going to find this model, but we picked this up at Dick's Sporting Goods, and apparently it's manufactured specifically for Dick's and maybe also Field and Stream as well, and then sold in their retail outlets. This is a $599 grill according to Dick's website. It was on sale for $499, and we walked out the door with it for $375 because I made a bit of a stink that it was a floor model and I was afraid some things might not work. So we were comparing this to a Traeger grill, and in order to get the same features on the Traeger grill, it was going to be, I believe, $699. It might have even been $799, because in order to get these features, you had to go to their Pro 22 series grill. So let's take a look at what this grill has. So nice firm handle, good strong sheet metal. I'm very pleased with how thick that is and how solid it feels. This I have actually misplaced in here, but they call this like the slide and sear feature or something like that. But basically it's got these two handy shelves that do slide around. Obviously one or two can go in at a time. These are nice porcelain coated grill grates. I don't think they're anything spectacular, but they're pretty thick and sturdy, and I think they'll do the job. This is your drip pan, and it's coated with some kind of oil right now. It came with that, I'm assuming it's some kind of protectant. But the reason I'm taking all this stuff out is I want to show you guys a couple things. Number one, they advertise that you can cook with this grill on indirect heat or direct heat. And this lever right here, you can see it just slides a tray over the firebox and then away from the firebox. And that's supposed to give you your direct and indirect heat. I also want to show you with the firebox that it has another feature right here. So Boogs, you can get this right here. You lift this little lock and pull this handle, and what she's going to show you is that there's a trap door so that you can let your ashes out, and there's a cup under the trap door to hold the ashes. So Boogs, if you go back up onto the thing, you see there's a hole straight to the ground. When you open this, your ashes will fall in the cup. Okay? So we really like that. The Traeger grill didn't seem to have that feature, and I spoke with Big Guy, who actually owns a Traeger grill, and did a real good job pitching Traeger grills today, but I just found this for such a great deal I didn't go that direction. But he said that he rarely has to vacuum out his wood pellet ashes, but I figured this way, on the rare occasion that they have to come out, I can just open a little trap door and out they go. Along this side as well, there's a drip port here for your juices, and I've got the catch pot under that just for right now, just for demonstration purposes. And then if we come around this side and I open the hopper, I believe it said it would hold up to 18 pounds of chips. So we're going to find that out. But at the same time, if Boogs looks inside the hopper, you'll see when I pull this that opens a door so that your spare unused chips will fall out through this hopper, and you can put that same catch cup there. So when you want to change your chips or not leave them in there when they're not in use, you can just dump them out. The Pro 22 series Traeger did have that feature, and Big Guy made a point to tell me today when I was inquiring with him about everything, that if you don't take your wood chips out, they turn to concrete in there. So I didn't want to get the cheap Traeger grill or the cheaper Traeger grill and have to pull them out by hand. So I was going to have to go all the way up to that Pro model, and frankly, that was a lot of money. So putting the shelves back in, Boogs is going to pan down onto the control panel on the grill, and we'll put this back over indirect heat. You see we got a place for 2 meat probes. Both of them came with the grill. And then when you hit this button, it's supposed to put on the display what the probes are telling you, what the temperature is. Here's your power button. It's got a fuse. And then this is your control knob. And of course, you'll have a digital readout when that is... we've got it plugged in. Let's see what it does. It's in shutdown mode. And I'm not even really sure how to use the thing yet, but we'll just power it on and power it off. So it did come with wheels to roll on. If you go up to the next model, you can get casters and whatnot, but you know, I don't ever move my grill around. It doesn't have a shelf on the bottom. There is a model that upgrades to a shelf, but without a propane tank, I don't really need that. And I've got a prep shelf on the side and over the hopper to work with. The Traeger offers you a front fold-out work surface, but it's like another 60 bucks. It doesn't come with the grill, so it's an upgrade, and it didn't have any work surfaces on the side. So I'm saying that the sides are just gonna basically replace me having to buy that $60 front area. So this is your Camp Chef Model ZG Smoke Pro grill. In a nutshell, if you have questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. We try to answer every single one. As always, thanks for coming to the channel, and we will look to see you on the next review. Thanks, gang.